What's going on, you ladies and germs? Welcome to another edition of the Sports Drive here on the Arena Sports Network and on blab.im. My name is Josh Lopez. You can follow me on Twitter at JoshLopezCSR. Also, make sure to follow us on all our great social media platforms, the Arena Sports Net. Follow Brian on Twitter at Golden Boy Snow. Follow Sean on Twitter, SeanManASN, Frank Sprinkle, Big Win Frank, the rap bastard himself. We got a lot to get to on this program, ladies and gentlemen. We got our opening statements. We got a pro wrestling debate today. We have on this day in sports history, and we also have the infamous Skippy Bayless bash hour that never disappoints. And we also have to talk about a team that's supposedly going to run through the Eastern Conference when they lose to a team that lost 4 of their starters. So we're going to get into that today. But before we get started, fair warning for everybody that's tuning in right now, this show is a non-politically correct sports talk show. If what we say offends you, that's on you. That's not on us. We call it like we see it.
Amen.
Yes.
All right, let's introduce the Wild Wild West of sports talk here. Let's go all the way down to the Bumblebee state of Idaho, Coeur d'Alene. There's a man that calls himself the Bowling Master, and you can follow him on Twitter at SeanManASN. It is Pablo Sandoval's #1 fan, Sean Man.
That's an insult. That's an insult.
Hey, I had to put the G Honda in that too.
Good morning,
That's
everybody.
an insult.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Sports Drive on this Tuesday, March 8th, 2016. It's 11:05 a.m. on the East Coast, 8:05 a.m. on the West. Doing okay in general. The weather is nice and sunshiny today. That's why I had to close the blind, because I looked like, I don't know.
You were disappearing.
Like a gopher from Caddyshack, right? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there.
Yeah, you look like one of the little kids from the Grinch movie with Jim Carrey.
You know something? Christmas is 9 months away. I don't even want to think about the Grinch because everybody's paying off their bills from Christmas.
No, you got to be thinking about bowling tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm the bowling master, Frank. I'm the bowling master.
Dude, you know who gave you the bowling master? Who gave you the bowling master?
No
I
evidence
came
of that.
up with that because I got a bowling talent.
You're not supposed to come up with nicknames, okay? The big win was given to me by Josh, okay? You're not supposed to come up with
Brownie, you're not even close to being a bowling master. You must have somebody.
Neither are you, Sean.
What?
Neither are you, buddy.
Neither are you,
If I
Sean.
keep that ball straight down the middle with those arrows,
Straight into that gutter section. Straight into that gutter section.
I only have a couple gutter balls here and there. Frank,
Wait. A
regulated to
couple here and there. That's why the bumpers are out now.
Yes.
oh, big deal, Browning. You went to Shanghai, China. What do you want, a hero cookie or a fish that you went to doggone China for the World Games for bowling? Big deal.
All right, let's mute Sean so we can introduce everybody else first. All right, here we go. Let's introduce our next rap bastard in this rap bastard game here. We got a man all the way from Blue Bumblebee, Indiana, Bumblefuck USA. It is the Big Win, Frank Sprinkle.
And he loves wearing his blue Bumblebee outfits.
You know what? Listen, Glory Hump, show me some respect. I actually watched Raw for 3 hours and 5 minutes last night, and it wasn't that. I'll tell you what, it wasn't that bad. It actually was pretty good to watch last night. I mean, really, you had 2 good Divas matches. You had a nice main event. You had Shane
That's
McMahon.
the only reason Frank watched was for the Divas matches.
Those Divas matches were pretty good, actually. I'll tell you what.
And he was wearing his blue Bumblebee outfit in the process when he was watching the whole thing last night.
Sean, get some help. My goodness.
I don't need help. You get some therapy, Frank. We both need
put some line on so we can.
I need therapy too. After doing a show with you for 2 hours, I need therapy. I need therapy after doing a show with Sean for 2 hours.
Look, I got the webcam going. I got my glasses on. I got my 04 Red Sox hat. I don't need the help at all. I'm happy and healthy, and I'm all hunky-dory. There you go.
That's good that you're healthy. At least you're not like dropping the ball.
Add some food and you're fine.
Yes, exactly. All right, boys. Let's. I'm sure Sean's getting his sound bites in because he's not going to be saying much besides laughter for the next 20 to 25 minutes. So yes,
Me
everything
too.
he needs to say. Let's finish our introductions before we get to our opening statements.
We haven't even had the debate yet.
Can I finish the damn intro, please?
No.
Stop interrupting.
You suck.
All right. Let me introduce another good friend of mine, a great man that should be calling Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball right
Yes,
now.
amen,
I don't care what
yes.
anybody says. He's one of my best friends in the world. He is Brian Snow.
A person who's had the pleasure of meeting Gene Honda, and I love the guy. He's also anybody who's familiar with Chicago and Gene Honda. He's the voice, PA voice of the White Sox, the Blackhawks, and the DePaul Blue Demons. And I'll share this quick Honda story. I was covering Brother Rice High School one year and did baseball, and I had to fill in as the PA, and someone recognized the voice. So that's how the kids recognized me. So one day when I'm doing a basketball game, the kids called me over in between games, and they said, you have to give us a Honda impression. So I'll do that right now. The first baseman, number 14, Paul Konerko.
That wasn't bad. Not bad. Hey, don't forget about channel
Give
11.
it his props. The props.
And
all right.
As always, this show is dedicated to the memory of my little girl, Donna. I love you, baby.
Yes.
By the way, this show, for my sake, is brought to you by broadcaster's best friend, Smart Water. You need to clear your throat out during the broadcast? Get some Smart Water.
It's also brought to you by Idaho Spuds. Come to Idaho and you can pick it up.
Hey, I got a good idea. This is also brought to you by. How about this? It's also brought to you by Blue Bumblebee Incorporated.
Hey, if you have any business you want to discuss, you can also talk. You can send an email to glueyhump@gmail.com.
All right, well, let's be serious. So those of you tuning in, beginning April 4th, we'll have live coverage of the 2016 Railcats High School Baseball Challenge from the Steel Yard in Gary, Indiana. Frank Sprinkle will join me. Mark Farina will join me. We'll have all 16 games. We'll be the only network that will do all 16 games live from the Steel Yard in Gary, Indiana. If you want to sponsor that event, you can drop a ring to me at 219-472-9785 or drop an email to arenasportsnet I love that shirt, arenasportsnet@gmail.com. This morning's program brought to you in part by Pine Ford Lincoln of LaPorte. Tax time is coming. Get your refunds and get a great vehicle to show off for the spring and for the summer. Visit pinefordlincoln.com or visit them in LaPorte, Indiana on Lincoln Way.
Good deal.
And breaking news from the NFL, Calvin Johnson has retired from the Detroit Lions.
Good for him.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
So I figured, hey, Peyton Manning can retire. I can do the same.
I have to show you guys something before we get going here. This pretty face right here.
Oh, she is so beautiful.
There you go.
That's baby Tigger. That's my little Donna. And as my friend Lisa described it, she may not be with me physically, but she's doing backflips in heaven waiting on Papa. So I got that to keep me going. Let's go. Let's get this bad boy started.
Please.
She's also doing 450 splashes like I saw last night at Monday Night Raw, too.
That's how she would climb on. That's how she would climb on my shoulders. Okay, that's how she would do it.
I have to say this though too. With Calvin, if I could go back to it, with him retiring, what do the Lions do? What kind of a receiver can they get after Calvin Johnson leaves?
0 receivers. They're done for the next 5 years.
Look who their quarterback is. The receivers. Look at who their quarterback is.
And Calvin Johnson,
You wanna
the one
know
that
why?
bailed Matthew Stafford out all these years.
Are we gonna say Snowman?
And Calvin Johnson, a lot of people want to make the argument that he's a Hall of Famer. He's not a Hall of Famer. And I will say this. A lot of people have a lot of nerve to compare, and y'all should recognize the name I'm going to throw, Calvin Johnson to Jerry Rice.
Oh,
No comparison.
God. Boo.
Wow.
Jerry Rice is here, and Calvin Johnson, he may have a 2,000 yard season, is here. But
Yeah.
Jerry Rice, and I'm using his career in San Francisco as a hallmark. 16 years in San Francisco, he had 12,000-yard seasons. And he was the first to garner 8,000 catches. Don't you dare compare Calvin Johnson to Jerry Rice.
Hey,
Amen.
if Calvin Johnson's right here, Snowman, you can't see Des Bryant under this playing field.
But they got it.
Listen, Des Bryant's career is about as tall as my daughter, and she was 2. Okay, that's how I measure Des Bryant's career, about the length, and I mean this physically, about the length and the height of my pretty girl. Okay.
Welcome to the show, Roger Van Holsten.
But I have to say,
Roger Van Holsten.
if you look
What's
at
up,
that,
Roger?
You were named after the commissioner, were you?
if you look at that,
Let's
Lions,
hope not.
if you look at that Lions team, you got to realize this is a Lions team that hasn't won a playoff game since January of 1992. Snowman and Frank, who did that come up against? The Dallas Cowboys when they knocked out Dallas in the playoffs.
38-6.
You know,
38-6.
And
I remember that because I was so happy that they beat the Cowboys, but then the next weekend, Mark Rippon had a little something to say to the Detroit Lions and knocked them silly.
But Detroit's just a team that needs to figure out what they can do to be a threat in the NFC and try to compete with the NFC North.
There's something they can do, so let's move on. Before we get to the debate, it's a show ritual. We always have an opening statement or rant.
I have an opening rant.
Go, Sean.
I want to hear this.
Opening a rant is directed
What
by
about
Josh Lopez. This opening rant is I played a clip from a very classic movie with Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise called A Few Good Men. And here he is saying that movie sucks. Why does it suck? You can't handle the truth. What's the matter with you? Come on, it's A Few Good Men.
Hey, before that scene happened, I fell asleep while I was watching it.
If you fall asleep during a movie, you know it's bad.
That movie was classic. It had everything to it. It had Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise.
You're the same person that told me that Caddyshack was funny.
Caddyshack is funny. You got a little gopher right there. You got Bill Murray and Rodney Dangerfield and Ted Knight.
Screw Bill Murray.
I'm not
He's
going to
a
say what
man.
that gopher.
Hey, is
I'm
anybody
not going to say what that gopher looks like. Okay.
Is anybody gonna see the new Ghostbusters? Is anybody gonna see the new Ghostbusters movie this summer?
No.
I am.
No.
Who cares about that stupid Ghostbusters movie? The only
Dude,
good
wait, Ghostbusters was great, dude. I have a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man doll.
Did you go to the movie in June of '84 there, Frank? Because the
No,
first
but I went in '89. I went when the second movie came out in '89. I was 8 years old. I used to watch. Let me tell you something about 1987, '88. I was in kindergarten, and Channel 32 used to have the Ghostbusters cartoon every afternoon.
Yes.
I had AM
yes,
kindergarten.
Yes.
Brian, you know what I'm talking about. I had AM kindergarten at Nathan Hill Elementary School in Lansing, Illinois. AM kindergarten. I would come home, have lunch, and I would watch cartoons, including Ghostbusters on Channel 32.
Hold it. The only good Ghostbusters movie came out in June of 1984, and that had Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and the late, great Harold Ramis, and that movie was great. June of '84, and I'm sure the Snowman went.
Obviously, by my facial expressions, I could give a flying fig Newton about Ghostbusters because I was even born with the
Did
damn
you
thing came
shave
out.
this morning? Did you shave this morning, Josh? Because it looked like you trimmed a little bit. You shaved yesterday. Okay.
He looks better shaved.
Well, Frank, did you shave?
Yeah,
I did. I shaved this morning.
I don't look like I'm 30 years old when I shave.
Dude, I shave every day. You know, I'm a smooth big win.
Smooth as a baby.
That's not what she said.
Yeah, you won't be smooth after this debate is over.
Oh, I cannot.
Let me get. Can I go next with my rant?
Yeah,
Because
Yes.
actually, my rant's not a rant. It's a dedication. This past Sunday would have been my daughter's 3rd birthday,
God bless
and I
her.
thought a little something like this. On March 6, 2013, you were welcome into the world, my pretty girl. You looked up at me and you smiled. You looked up at your mother and you smiled also. You may not be here, but those eyes and those smile and that laugh, that incredible laugh that you shared with us whenever we would sing to you, be it the Sunshine song from Liz or the Ticker song from myself, brightened our days and it lit up our nights. Whenever we would give you even sports scores, like with what the Pacers or the Bulls or the Warriors are doing, you would light up as well. You may not be here physically, but you are in our hearts forever. I love you, Donna. Mwah. Daddy misses you.
God bless you, Brian Snow. God bless you.
Hey,
That's for her. That's for the pretty baby girl.
Hey, Sean, I got some bad news for you, buddy, before we go to Frank's opening rant. Because, hey, you do know that Brownie Master in another way sounds like Bowling Master? So who's the real Bowling Master here? You or Browning?
Me, because that's the way I look at it. Everybody
Hey, you know what?
Sean, this one's for you.
Hey, look at
My
Browning.
baby girl. But yes. Sean, this one's for you, and you know I'm kidding around as I say this to you. My baby girl can pick up a ball and roll it down the lane better than you can.
Oh, man.
You know what?
I thought you were going to say this. Sean, this
listen.
one's for you.
I had to, Sean. I considering what happened Sunday and I was a mess. I had to do that for her, and I had to do that for you. I knew you'd get a laugh out of it.
All right. I have to say something that's important to say. I have a birthday coming up in 16 days, for crying out loud.
Yep.
Bowling season ends March 23rd. So if I wake up the 24th of March on my birthday, everybody was saying, "Hey, birthday boy, how did your bowling go?" I was like, "Oh, it was pretty good."
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
When I get my studio done this week. Oh.
Hey, John. Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean.
Oh.
Your team called the
Y'all
Pin
need
Pal.
to look at. Y'all need to look at this comment that Browning just threw at Sean.
What's that? Oh, dude, that's a new low. That's a new low. That's a new low. That's a new low right there. Sean, your response.
You know what? I'm
Bears
responding
can't
to
even
that.
hold the bowling ball.
Hey, Browning, I have something to say to you. I have something.
Before you say that, with the comment I just read, I borrowed from the late great Jack Buck. I can't believe what I just saw.
I can't believe what I just read.
Hey, Browning, my reply is go focus on your Cleveland Cavaliers. They can't even beat the Pistons. They can't even beat the goddamn Memphis Grizzlies. Explain that one to me, pal.
Hey, let's say that till the second hour of the show, please.
I know, I'm waiting.
That's the second hour. Second hour of the show. Can y'all believe we're 20 minutes in already and we've had this much fun?
Yeah,
That's what it is. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be conversational.
because you can't handle the truth. That's
What's it going to be like
Oh,
Thursday when we
no.
have to hear about Sean Bowling gutter ball after gutter ball?
1992.
You know what? All I have to say is this, and it's something I was greeted with every morning. Hey, y'all, welcome to The Price is Right, all right?
Who the heck watches The Price is Right? It's got
I watch the old Price is Right episodes, the ones I would miss when I was in school because it came on at 10 a.m. and I was busy with a math book in my face. And I just revealed my ultimate nerddom, but I don't care. I love it. I watch the old episodes. All right.
Yeah. Who watches Fever Pitch every 2 hours of the day? Oh, that would be you.
Yeah, I still enjoy it. It's got Drew Barrymore in it.
Hey,
It's got
Fever
balance.
Pitch is. I will say this. Fever Pitch is cool when you watch it. Let me say, and I'll take a shot.
Brian,
I will take a shot.
Brian, every once in a while, but not every other day. This kid watches it
This is
every
true.
other day.
It's true. I'll take a shot. I'll take a playful shot at Sean. Fever Pitch is great to watch when you're with somebody that enjoys baseball as much as you do.
Yeah, he does.
You know what? That brought back a lot of memories from '04, and that still doesn't leave me. It still gives me a tearjerker. Even though
And you know what?
even though '05 was pure luck that the White Sox even won a World Series. They had no
It's funny
business.
because they swept the Red Sox in the playoffs.
Pure luck, nothing, considering the fact we kicked your ass in 3 games.
I remember that, and I was irked about that.
Yeah, but
Here's the fun part. Here's the fun part. Then we got to go to our debate. Here's the fun part. How did y'all let Orlando Hernandez escape a 6th-inning jam in Game 3 with the bases loaded and no outs?
You know what? I replied to that. Couple things. Kiss my ass. And number 2, they felt sorry for him. They felt sorry for El Duque and the White Sox, so they had to give him a chance.
So wait. Does that explain Johnny Damon swinging at a pitch a 1.5 foot outside of the zone?
That was ball 4. He didn't even swing at that. That was ball 4.
Paging Skip Bayless.
exactly.
Skip Bayless.
Right, let's go. All right. Sean and I are going to sit back and relax while Josh and Frank have this debate. Hey, Sean, you ready to laugh for a half hour?
And ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement for this debate. Get your popcorn, get your breakfast, get your suckers, get your pop. Sit back because we got 2 gentlemen here that are going to be debating, which is going to be very hysterical. I cannot wait to get a laugh out of this.
Get your booze.
Oh, yeah, get your booze.
I might need some Jack Daniels after this one.
I got. Oh,
I'm not starting.
Can we get a German? Can we get a German? Can we get a German car bomb?
A German car bomb?
I know what he's talking about.
A shot of Jack Daniels and drop it inside a Guinness and then chug it.
Yeah. One thing I promise with this debate, it won't be crazy like one of those sportsmans at the Exelon files.
This debate will be chaotic.
The last time that Josh and Frank debated on wrestling, go back to November of last year. Wasn't that hysterical? I laughed the entire time.
This is going to be fun.
Then I will just say this, Browning Master, everybody in the chat room, sit back, relax, and strap it down. And all I'm going to say to these 2 is this: on your mark, get set, go.
Go, it's yours.
All right, I'll start because I have the opening argument. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the jury. Wait a minute, hold on. Boys and girls don't serve on a jury. Actually, yeah, that's right. They should. Let me tell you something. I did watch WWE Raw last night, and I'll admit it was entertaining. And I am happy for our glowy hump Josh Lopez that he was there because he must have been entertained. Trust me, I was for 3.5 hours. It was better than I thought. However, I have to give this type of entertainment at best a B as a grade because this was not quite the Attitude Era, although I did see some shades of last night's Raw in terms of attitude. But the thing is, whenever I heard anybody on a mic, I did not hear any hard-nosed profanity. I did not see any thumbtacks. I did not see any sledgehammers. I did not see any weapons. The fact is, this was good, but it wasn't outstanding. The WWE needs to go back to pure attitude. You know what? I got to tell you, I miss the Monday Night Wars because when WCW had Monday Nitro from 1995 to 2001, it meant that the WWF, and fortunately, I don't know why it's still the WWF. Nobody cares about World Wildlife anyway. I don't. Well, it's true. I don't care about World Wildlife. It should be the WWF still. But that's a whole nother conversation. If you look at competition, it made Raw better. Nitro and Raw fed off each other because of the NWO angle. And you know what? I miss attitude. I miss the language. I miss the weapons. I miss the crowd getting into it. I miss a ton of signs. There were some signs last night, but not many. And by the way, I go back to 2001, 2002, that television season. This was an article this was a press release from August 1st, 2002. It had the top 10 best and worst cable shows of that season. Monday, WWE Raw's at the time finished number 5 as one of the worst television shows of all time. Are you kidding me? It should be one of the worst television shows because no children should have to see this. This is not supposed to be family entertainment. This is supposed to be entertainment that applies to the common hardcore male such as me. So you know what? The WWE seems to be pretty good, but it can be a lot better. The prostitution rests.
Are you done?
Yes, he said the prostitution
Are you done?
rests. I said the prostitution rests.
Are you done with the nonsense?
Now we go to Josh Lopez for his opening statement.
Let me ask you one question.
Sure, go ahead.
You say there's no profanity anymore. There's no this. There's no that. Whose fault is that?
Oh, it's the it's the WWE for giving in.
No, wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Wrong.
Okay, who is it?
USA Network, jackass.
You're at fault. Okay, but the WWE is at much fault because it's on USA Network.
How? When USA Network booted them out during the Attitude Era because they didn't want to have edgy content? Oh, that's the WWE's fault?
Yeah, it is the WWE's fault.
They had to go to TNN for like 5 years before they went back to the USA Network.
Go to a network that will not cater to political correctness. We don't need political correctness in the Troy Hump.
We watch wrestling for what happens in the ring, not who's banging who's swearing, or who's hitting somebody with a stupid ass kendo stick.
I do.
Unless you're at a stupid VFW hall, nobody cares about that shit.
ECW, ECW.
ECW has themselves to blame for going out of business, and
all I can
nobody
remember
else.
is midnights in the mid and late 90s, midnights on Channel 62 on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, the product was so bad they couldn't even get an actual primetime slot. You had to wait till the wee hours in the morning to watch that crap.
That was the fault of Paul Heyman because he just wasn't a great businessman. If he had been a great businessman, the WWF would be out of business right now, and we'd be
I find it funny you found that article about Raw being one of the worst shows now, or whatever dumbass article that was. It's kind of funny because Raw is still #1 in cable every single week. It's the longest running episodic television show for the last 20 years, both with Raw and SmackDown. And thirdly, I find it funny everybody says, oh, WWE's horrible. Oh, wrestling is done, this and that. You know, WWE had its highest revenue in its entire company history last year, and that even broke the Attitude Era record of money. So, who's wrong?
Is the WWE, are they on one of the PTC's worst watch lists?
No, they're not.
That's bad. That's bad. If you're on one of the worst watch lists, you may be worth watching in my book. South Park was on that list.
South Park sucks. It was overrated.
South Park's great now, really. They take on life
I
fishing.
watched Beavis and Butthead in South Park.
I miss Beavis. I miss watching Beaver and Butthole too.
Celebrity Deathmatch too. While you're at it.
By the way, wait. Do you remember the episode, the Scared Straight episode of Beavis and Butthead, where they meet that one prisoner and he goes Beaver and Butthole?
Like Rob Van Dam instead of Paul Heyman's ass.
Paul Heyman had a vision. The only issue with Paul Heyman is, once again, the guy could not market. And some people just couldn't market.
And that's Vince McMahon's fault? Well,
it's Vince McMahon's fault. Hey, you know what? The bar was set with ECW.
There was no bar. They were just
there is a bar.
Going on in
You're
society.
talking about... Dude, you're talking... Okay, did you know you had to be 18 or over to get into an ECW event?
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
ECW takes credit for starting the Attitude Era. No, they're copying everything that was going on in society during that time.
Dude, I'll tell you this. ECW made both Raw and Nitro seem like Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. Okay. ECW is like watching First Take.
First Take.
A bunch of nonsensical morons that don't know anything about the true meaning of professional wrestling.
All right, let
How
me
about
ask
that?
you this. Do you like weapons, yes or no? Yeah, I love weapons. What about you?
I like it when it's necessary, not just for the hell of doing it.
Yes, I love it for the hell of doing it.
I don't need to watch a women's match with thumbtacks. No.
Well, I just said anything about women. I prefer when there's thumbtacks in terms of world championship matches.
Well, one thing that separates the WWE from ECW is that they're able to sell out stadiums and take over cities per week. Unlike ECW, who's only being shown on the WWE network, by the way.
Okay, but you're talking about these. That's the Attitude Era. That's because the WWF implemented Attitude in 1997, 1998.
They haven't implemented anything. They're just copying what society was at the time. What part
Oh my gosh, you're talking about WCW. Okay, so you're talking about the late 90s when the WWF finally found a way to get past the NWO angle of WCW.
Hey, it wasn't like WCW was perfect at that time anyway. They only focused on NWO. It was just everybody else. Oh, okay, you got Lex Luger, who was overrated. That was too old at the time. You had Macho Man, who shouldn't even been in the ring at the time. You had Hogan and Roddy Piper as your main feud. Oh, that's impressive. The only good part about WCW at that time was Goldberg, NWO, and Steve.
Okay,
and DDP. That's it.
All right, so in the Guild Turd, hold on. So you had Guild Turd. Was Guild Turd overrated?
No.
Okay, let me ask you: was the NWO with Hogan, Nash, and Hall overrated?
Yeah, when they put.
Oh my God! Bless America! Oh God bless America! God bless. Oh, how could they be overrated? They transcended professional wrestling. The NWO needed. I'll tell you what. Pro wrestling needed the NWO more than the NWO needed pro wrestling. You Louie Hump, because you know why? Hulk Hogan needed a different direction. I mean, we knew him as the American hero. We knew him as yellow and red. Well, you know what? It was time that Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
All right, Sam Bernhardt, I'm getting the violins out for you. Let's feel sorry for
play the violin. You know, let me tell you something. The day, June 1996, when Hulk Hogan turned heel at Bash at the Beach, that was one of the top 3 moments in the history of professional wrestling.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but don't put it on over the fact that Hulk Hogan himself can be relevant.
Hogan was better as a heel. Hogan was better as a heel at the NWO than he was as a face all those years before and after.
Well, I find it funny that Dennis Rodman, while he was with the Bulls, had more popularity in WCW than Hollywood Hulk Hogan did.
Okay, and here's the thing:
Rodman Hogan versus Karl Malone and DDP.
Yes, and it was great. It was some great matches.
Hulk Hogan was an afterthought in that match. They were only talking about DDP and Rodman. And the mailman. I can't forget about the mailman as well.
Okay, let me. By the way, I do want to say Raw was interesting last night, but it can be better. It can be immensely better. I gave it a B. Trust me, when it's a B, it can always improve. There's room for improvement.
And that's my point. I'm not saying that every show is great. I cover all these shows week in,
and you do a good job.
Out.
You do a good job, by the way.
SmackDown, Raw, Superstars, all this other stuff. I watch the product and I know what it is. But you're not going to have home runs or Attitude Era level shows every single show. It's not feasible and it doesn't make sense.
Don't you miss beer trucks and milk trucks?
Hell, somebody drove an ambulance to the ring last week.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't you remember the NWO angle when they joined the WWE in 2000 or WWF in 2002? Remember the ambulance?
Yes, I was there.
I almost went to that. If I didn't have another obligation, I would have been there that night, and that's one of the biggest regrets I ever have in my life.
My point is this: is that I studied this product week in and week out. It's kind of funny how somebody who's barely turning 22 is more into with today's product than all these experts like Dave Meltzer that get all the praise, but they're still stuck in the 70s.
The 70s? You probably tell me to get off the late 90s, early 2000s. That was a great era for professional wrestling. I wish it were back. I wish ECW
can't bring
was
back
back.
an era back. It makes no sense.
You know, Vince, shame on you for ruining ECW. You had to buy ECW and ruin it.
sound like Skip Bayless right there. How can you play?
Oh yeah, I sound like Skip Bayless. Oh wait, I sound like Skip Bayless. How do I sound like Skip Bayless?
Because Paul Heyman quitted on ECW in 2001 before it went out of business. That's not Vince McMahon's fault.
Right, but you got to admit, Paul Heyman had a terrific vision.
He had a subpar vision.
Subpar. What made it subpar? Ew, my goodness, you had weapons. You had grocery store carts. You had the
that's vision. Yeah, that's vision.
Yeah, it is vision.
Paul rats.
Dude, you used to have chairs. Everybody used to throw chairs into the ring.
Hey, if I want to do something cool, I'll see ECW at a local mall or something. I'm not going to go to an arena to watch ECW or watch it on television.
I know somebody that went to an ECW event in the late 1990s. He literally said it was one of the coolest events he had of his life. Now, how do you take that? Now, let me ask you. Somebody goes to a WWE event, they may say it's one of the coolest events of their life, but for somebody to say that going to an ECW event was one of the coolest events of their life, what does that tell you?
I bet to WCW event, I bet to TNA event, I bet to a Ring of Honor event, I bet to a WWE event. And even if I went to an ECW event, which I couldn't because I was 6 at the time, they got themselves out of business.
I was 18 in 99. I could have gone. I could have gone in the fall of 99.
Either way, they got themselves to blame for going out of business.
I'll agree there. All right. I'll agree there. I'll agree there. You're right. They have, because Paul Heyman wasn't the best owner, but the concept was great. You know what? Somebody needs to bring back not the name, but the concept of ECW.
Tell that to a television network that's willing to put that on TV.
Yeah, they would. And you know what? I would be a character.
I'm not disagreeing that'd be a good idea, Frank. I'm not. But
could you see me as a character on an ECW type show?
No, I can't.
Why can't?
Unless you're one of those guys that are selling merch, like the commercials. Like you have that guy that's like the salesman on TV. Oh, here you go. Here's your RVD t-shirt. Here's your blah, 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 blah.
So wait. You don't see me as a heel, as somebody that's hated by the crowd?
Unless you want to be hit by a kendo stick, I'm sure you'll love that.
I can take it. Hey, kendo stick. I gotta give you some props there.
And then the debate is over.
Let me ask you one question. Can you take getting hit by a kendo stick?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Could you get thrown? What about getting thrown off the Hell in a Cell? Could you be like Shane McMahon or Mick Foley and get thrown off the Hell in a Cell? You don't know. Why don't you try sometime? Hey, by the way, I just want to say, hey, great debate. Love you, buddy.
Love you too. All right.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
is the end of a classic debate between two men who have different perspectives about wrestling.
Rest in peace, CCW, 1993 to 2001.
What's it going to be? Team Bluey Hump or Team Big Win?
Yeah, which one?
Let's do this. You can do it by. Oh my God! If you're here in the chat room with us, you can respond by typing a team member down, Team Bluey Hump, or no, forget Big Win. Team Bluey Hump or Team Bumblebee. That's how you can respond. If you follow us on
Sean's Blue Bumblebee.
Sean's Blue Bumblebee too.
Wait a minute.
He's not No. Sean's not in this. Sean's not in this one. This is between you. This is Frank. This is between you and Josh. If you like Josh's arguments, you can. How are we going to do this? You can retweet him if you follow him on Twitter, and if you like Frank's arguments, you can retweet him if you follow him on Twitter. We'll tally up the votes, and we'll give you a winner either Thursday or Friday. If you're following us here in the chat room, you can punch out your answer by typing Team Bluey Hump for Josh or Team Blue Bumblebee for.
Yeah, I want to give Josh a shout out. I do want to give Josh a shout out. Look, we have differences of opinion on professional wrestling, but one thing about Josh, he does a great job for WrestleZone.com with his pro wrestling entertainment. So you know what? To Josh Lopez, if you haven't checked out his pro wrestling journalistic work, please check it out. It's great.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
It is great.
We're all about. I know what me and Browning Master are going to debate about. I already know it because we started this playful argument while you two were going at it. He's telling me feel the positivity and new day rocks. I got news for you, and he's telling me what's his comment. And I'm being playful, Brownie Master. Don't you dare be sour, Snowman. Clap for your world famous two-time champs and feel the power. I got news for you, Brownie Master. The Bulls have won 6. The Warriors won 1. They're going to win the second one this year, and Cleveland's going to be nowhere near sniffing the title.
He's talking about the New Day tag team from WWE.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
And then Brownie.
Okay, I had to get an education there, and that's completely fine. And I said Warriors are better than Brownie Master said that is true.
All right, boys. Any reaction to the debate? Any comments? Since you guys are listening to us,
that's for the two of you to comment on.
Hey, I'll react on Thursday when I stop laughing.
That's why you're frozen, man, because you were probably laughing.
How can you not react now? We got to talk about bowling on Thursday.
Yeah,
I'm talking about this debate. I'm going to react to this debate on. I'm going to react to this debate on Thursday as soon as I stop laughing.
Sean, how about you, buddy?
This was better. This debate was better than any Super Tuesday political debate you will ever find. We had it here this morning.
The only difference is I can run for president as of August 6th. Josh is still many years away from being president.
Crap, yeah. Blue Bumblebee we work for the Blue Bumblebee administration.
Yeah. Remind me on the baby of the sports drive here. Thanks.
I would have to say that since November, the debates have been very interesting on wrestling between Josh and Frank. But I cannot stop laughing. I cannot stop laughing because Josh and Frank are going at it, and then Brownie and Snowman are already getting prepared for the big Cleveland Golden State debate.
I can't wait for that. Finally, I can sit back.
Josh, Brownie Master, you want to have some fun in a week's time and do that debate then, either Tuesday or Thursday? It'll be the Cleveland versus Golden State debate, and both Brownie Master and I are going to be laughing the whole time, just like you guys are.
And you know what, Brownie? When the Cavaliers lose, put your Lachette jersey away and get ready for something different.
Hey, Sean, you ready for an update, bud?
Yeah. Hey, Brownie, Snowman, you're frozen. I can't even see you move. It's like your camera's frozen.
Let me reset.
Okay.
I'm okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
That was
I just want to be sure.
Yeah, so maybe you need to refresh the page, buddy.
Yeah,
right.
refresh your page. So, okay, Browning has accepted my challenge, if you want to call it that. So we're gonna have some fun. If you want to call it a challenge, this is just a couple of people, just like Josh and Frank, that are going to have fun with this subject. So next week we'll pick a day. Browning Master and I will go back and forth. Discussing Cleveland. If you want to call it a discussion, we're both going to be laughing. Cleveland and Golden State will be our debate next week.
Browning, you better be prepared to bring a lot because Snowman's going to come right after you. Okay, first update of the day. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first only update of the day. Let's start in the National Hockey League. Last night in the NHL, here are the finals from yesterday. The Flyers over the Lightning 4-2. Sabres, Maple Leafs. That game goes in a shootout to the Sabres 4-3. The Boston Bruins prevail in overtime 5-4. In final overtime, the Avalanche over the Coyotes 3-1. The Sharks, they beat the Flames 2-1. Capitals over the Flames 2-1 in the shootout. And lastly, the Kings, they're taking on the Canucks, and that game goes on to the Kings 5-1. In tonight's action in the National Hockey League, you got the Rangers at the Sabres, Senators, Hurricanes, Red Wings, and Blue Jackets. The game on the NBC Sports Network, it's Wes's Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the New York Islanders.
That game's going to suck.
Well, come on! You got that Sidney Crosby guy. You know,
what's the NBA TV game tonight?
And the Blackhawks are the defending Stanley Cup champions. Next,
Stars at the Canadiens, the Boston Bruins at the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Nashville Predators at the Winnipeg Jets, and lastly, the San Jose Sharks taking on the Edmonton Oilers. In the NBA, here are the finals from last night in the NBA National Basketball Association. And the situation is this. The Grizzlies beating the Cavaliers 106-103 last night. I was wrong on the first one. I thought it was 96-93. Doesn't matter. The Grizzlies, a worthless, helpless, laughing-stock Cavaliers team that doesn't deserve to have the best record.
And the hapless Cavaliers.
The Hornets over the Timberwolves 108-103. How about this? The Spurs losing in Indianapolis last night to the Indiana Pacers 99-91. The Bulls, who are leading that last playoff spot, beating the Milwaukee Bucks 190 at the United Center. The Pelicans over the Kings, actually 115-112. The Clippers over the Dallas Mavericks. Mark Cuban not happy as the Mavericks end up losing at home 109-90. The Warriors Magic 119-113. Tonight's action in the NBA. It'll be the Nets at the Raptors, Spurs at Timberwolves, Knicks at Nuggets, Hawks and Jazz. And Frank, this is just for you, buddy.
What?
The game on NBC tonight will feature the Washington Wizards at the Portland Trail Blazers on NBA TV.
No, that's too late for me.
Oh, you can stay up and watch it. It starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific.
I got to wrap
For this one, gentlemen, the Orlando Magic taking on the L.A. Lakers.
The LA Fakers.
The L.A. Fakers. The NFL news to report, Megatron is retiring from the NFL after 9 NFL seasons. Calvin Johnson saying adios to the NFL. He is retiring. The Oakland Raiders, they signed a new coveted offensive lineman, Osmail, to the Oakland Raiders. Eagles agreed to send running back DeMarco Murray to the Tennessee Titans in a deal. The Indianapolis Colts, they re-signed tight end Allen for 4 years, $29 million. And the Seattle Seahawks defensive tackle Rubin agrees on a 3-year deal, as the NFL free agency is actually starting right now. I'm Sean Mann for the only update for the Sports Drive for the Arena Sports Network. Back on over to Josh, Frank, and the Snowman.
Welcome
That's
back,
awesome.
everybody, to the Sports Drive here on the Arena Sports Network. Snowman, you froze, buddy. Now it's time for you to refresh, you freaking hump.
Yeah, there he is. He has to refresh it. I thought I had to.
Yeah, a lot of background noise, too.
So that's your game on. So that's your game on NBA TV. Anybody watching the Wizards and the Trailblazers tonight?
No. All right.
I got to work tonight. I might as well.
Unfortunately, I had to cover TNA tonight. This show sucks. TNA, for those that don't know, is the company that tried to charge me $100 to interview their tag team champions.
That's old people wrestling.
I got to ask you guys something, too, before Snowman comes back on.
I never told Snowman about that, by the way. I got to get his reaction.
Oh, yeah, you got to, tell us. It wasn't Sean. It wasn't
Okay, what I have to say to you, Josh and Frank, is this, and I'm sure Snowman wants a little bit of input on this. DeMarco Murray going to the Tennessee Titans in a deal. What is everybody thinking about that? Going
Sean, I was going to say that for the second hour.
Yeah.
Oh, I had too much wine.
After the last hour.
I had too much wine, and I'm thinking about bowling. Sorry.
Yeah.
So how is the Walmart bought Rhine?
Yeah.
Walmart's good. It's got a lot of wine bottles and stuff, and yeah.
Sean, once we start once the regular season of baseball starts, then we'll let you lead the topics. But until then, let me do it. This is not like the football show.
I had too much wine. That's right. I had too much
wine.
Oh
my goodness! Get off the wine.
Okay, alcoholic, take it easy there.
I am expanding the drinking horizon.
I'm concerned about Sean. I don't know about you, Josh.
I am too.
I'm scared.
Are you sure about that? Coming from two people that really had an interesting debate there.
Yeah,
I like the debate. I enjoyed it.
Hey, Brian, I got a story for you, buddy.
Okay, why is Brownie Master seeing too much bowling? Do you bowl at all, Brownie Master? That's my question.
Yeah, he went to China and he went to the World Games.
Yes, you do. Okay.
Hey, Snowman, I cover TNA, unfortunately, on Tuesday nights, right? And I was telling the boys about this. About a year ago, TNA tried to charge me $100 to interview one of their wrestlers. Oh, where did he go? I was trying to tell him that.
Oh, we were getting into a great story here, too. Hey, he better come back on before the bash hour. We need him.
Yeah, it happens.
Modern technology sucks.
Blasphemous. That
Yes.
is blasphemous.
That one's ready to go. I had to get it fired up.
Wait, I have a question. Where's the dare yous? Where's the how dare yous in that soundbite?
How dare you say such a thing?
All right, hold up. Hold up. Let me see if someone's. Are you working, bud? Is it good?
I'm right here.
You know how I covered TNE on Tuesdays, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately, last year they tried to charge me $100 to interview one of their stars.
You got to be kidding me.
Nope, Frank and Sean know about the story.
That's a rip. That's a rip. That's wrong. That's criminal.
Doggone it.
Blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's up with this stuff. That's weird.
This is
My goodness. Anyway, let's get to on this day in sports history.
Oh yes, on this day in sports history. Here we go. This ought to be great.
Yeah. All right. Let's get this bad boy started.
right.
On this day, 1930, the New York Yankees signed Babe Ruth to a contract worth $160,000.
Ooh, a lot of cash then.
Great. As a Red Sox fan, that's the last thing I need to know is a stupid Babe Ruth. That fat ass goes to the Yankees. Lovely. Fat ass.
Okay, Skip Bayless. On this day, 1954, Herb McKinley set a world record for the quarter mile when he ran the distance in 46.8 seconds. Not bad.
What?
Too shabby.
Why?
On this day, 1954, the Milwaukee Hawks and the Baltimore Bullets played the first doubleheader in NBA history.
Well, I did not know they had doubleheader in NBA history.
Wow, I never knew that. You don't know that happened with double
Me
headers.
neither.
Yeah, keep score at home, kids. Baltimore Bullets, not Washington Wizards.
Yes.
Shows you what I know.
You know what? The only thing I know about a doubleheader is if an NBA team has to go to Tokyo, Japan to open up a basketball season.
All right, next one here. On this day, 1957, the International Boxing Club was ruled a monopoly, putting in a violation of Sherman antitrust law. You guys know anything about that?
Not for
No.
No.
I might have heard something about it at one time.
All right, next one anyway. On this day, 1971, Joe Frazier retained his World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Muhammad Ali in a 15-round decision. It was Ali's first loss in 32 professional fights.
Was that
How
March?
about that?
Was that March
One hell
8th,
of a fight.
1971? Was that 1971?
Yeah, on this day, Muhammad Ali lost his first boxing match. How about that?
And it would be the great Joe Frazier. How about that?
Yep. All right, two more here. No, three more actually. Martina Navratilova became the first woman tennis player to win more than $10 million in her career. Jeez. All right, this one should be pretty interesting. On this day, 2004, Todd Bertuzzi of the then Vancouver Canucks hit Steve Moore in the side of the head from behind and drove his head into the ice.
I remember that.
I remember that one.
Me too.
Moore landed face first with Bertuzzi on top of him. Moore suffered a broken neck, a concussion, and deep cuts on his face. On March
That
11th,
was scary.
on March 11th, NHL suspended Bertuzzi for the remainder of the regular season and announced that eligibility would be assessed the following season and would take into account Moore's health and progression of his recovery. And then the last one, on this day, 2006, NFL owners and the Players Union agreed on a union proposal which extended the collective bargaining agreement for 6 years.
You know
Until the
what?
lockout.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If that was 06, that was what? The last year, I think, of Paul Tagliabue, and he did a better job than what we got right now as a commissioner. Because Roger Goodell
Yeah, you got
almost
that right.
Well, you know what? Because
There
Roger
you go.
Goodell, you know what? Roger Goodell was inches away from taking the NFL through a lockout that would have canceled the entire 2011 season.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, hey, let me ask you a question, buddy. Do you still have the Skippy Bash theme that Nance gave us?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Can either of you guys play it for the intro?
No man does.
I mean, it's funny. I might as well use it.
I'll see if I can find it.
I don't have my my studio setup done.
Okay.
But
But I
Frank,
should play a
That
certain
wasn't
Thursday.
Sean. Wasn't Sean.
but Frank, I was going to ask you, what were your thoughts were about the NFL maybe going on lockdown? That almost happened in 2011.
Right, but of course that was not during the season. So if it had happened and there had been something sold before the season, people would probably have forgotten. But one thing about Paul Tagliabue, the NFL had a lot of labor peace.
He was a good commissioner. He took over for Pete Rozelle because Pete Rozelle was there for a long time.
Yeah, but there were 2 strikes in Pete Rozelle's time.
Yeah, true.
The NFL did not have any work stoppages while Tagliabue, or even for that matter too, while Goodell's time.
I think what was it? Wasn't it 87? We almost went on a strike with the NFL. Yeah, there was a strike in 87 or something when Pete Rozelle was there.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Dick Allen since we're on this day in sports history. The White Sox great Dick Allen.
I got to tell you Dick Allen's story.
Oh, great. Is that guy that I see on that Go-Go White Sox? Oh,
No.
birthday.
That's from
Happy birthday.
I got to say this about Dick Allen. Did you guys know he would show up to the ballpark a half hour before first pitch, would not take batting or fielding practice, would just show up, put on his uniform, and be ready to play?
Yeah. All right. Do we have the clip?
Yeah, where's the clip?
The clip? I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if I got it.
I thought you already had it.
I'll see if I can look for it. Hold on. Skippy, even though I got a great Skippy intro. All right, let's see if I can find it here.
Well, you'll be able to use Skippy impression.
All right. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I do.
Let's welcome all our fans. Let's welcome all our fans that have joined in, including Glue Nasir, Bodenweiser. That sounds like a beer. That sounds like a great. That sounds like a great beer.
Oh yeah.
And Cliff, we're having fun with your name. That sounds like a great beer. You walk up and it's the most popular. It's the most popular beer in the bar. Can I have a Bodenweiser?
I'm a Bud Light. Hey, you know what? Peyton Manning likes Budweiser. Papa John's and Budweiser.
Nationwide is on your
Yes,
song.
I
I'm
cannot
seeing
wait.
that.
Wait, I don't know if I did.
I'm watching an old Mike Tyson fight right now while we're getting ready for the bath shower, which is going to be absolutely hilarious.
It always is. Always is. Hey, how many shocks today?
We
Yeah.
have 14 of them.
Oh,
boy.
George.
Actually, we have
Oh,
19 of them. 19.
Wait, how
of
many?
them.
What?
19?
19?
Yeah.
Skippy, can you not use the word "my" ever again?
It's his favorite word, Frank. What do you expect?
Wait,
I mean, can you use
guys.
something else?
I got a gentleman here sitting next to me with a computer a little bigger than mine. If the shocks reach him, I'm in trouble because he's going to beat me up for messing up his computer.
I'll do it, man.
I don't know what to do.
I'm going to warn him right now. The second half of our show, we talk about the irritative Bayless and sports, which brings the shots.
Okay.
Hey, yes.
Which brings about 40 minutes of hilarity.
Hey, ask him what does he think of
Because if you would have seen the look on his face just now when I mentioned his name, that should answer your question.
Ask what he thinks of Skip Bayless. What does this guy think?
I don't know, Josh, if I got it. I'm trying to see if I can find that clip. I think I got it somewhere.
I just asked this gentleman next to me what he thinks of Skip Bayless. The look that he gave me in return should answer that question.
Oh, tell him to listen. Tell him to listen to the bath shower. He'll love this.
Wow.
He'll love this.
Oh, man.
I can't seem to find it. But anyway, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Reds got the shocks going. We got a snowman there that's ready for some big facial expressions. Me too. And Josh will be reading the Skippy quotes. It's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
And this morning, the Bath Shower is brought to you by Franklin Pest Solutions of LaPorte County. Franklin Pest Solutions, protecting home and property since 1929. Call 877-FPC-BUGS. That's 877-FPC-BUGS. Let's
And
roll.
also, this bash hour is brought to you by Blue Bumblebee Outfits. Make sure you get it from Frank Sprinkle, who will give you the best for Blue Bumblebee Outfits.
My business sense is worse than Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know how to be in business. I don't know anything about business.
Not yet.
He's got his
I hope
shocks
so.
and his Blue Bumblebee outfit ready to go.
I hope one day to have some businesses, I'll have a lot of cash.
Hey,
All
Sean.
right.
Sean.
Sean, you're frozen.
Oh, no, not
Hello,
bad
Sean.
time.
I am?
No, he ain't frozen.
You're frozen,
now.
Sean.
Okay,
I
hold
can
on.
hear him. I can hear him. I see him. He comes in. He's coming in. Oh, yeah, he gone.
Not for long.
Hello?
There he comes. There
Got
he
him.
is.
Got him.
All right, good.
All right,
All right.
Sean, hold up. Before we get things started, I'm gonna send you the quote now. The thingy. Just give me a second. Talk about those. I
We
got
got thingies rolling around here, folks.
Sean, what's your
Oh, the
email?
intro.
Huh?
What's your email?
Okay. I'll just message it. All right, hold on.
At least I have good connection when I call in. Yeah, except when we do the bash hour, Brownie, because all of us are laughing so doggone hard, we can't help but lose connection.
All right, hold on. Oh, okay. I'll send it to you here. Just a minute.
Oh,
How's that?
goodness.
There you go. I message you on Bookface Messenger.
Book face messenger.
Book face.
It's another name I call it since it's such a joke of a social network.
This one would probably say book face, okay?
Beautiful.
Okay. Sean.R.
Which is wild because y'all see how much hair my daughter had?
Yeah, she had
I'm completely bald and she got that much. She's got a full head of hair.
Very standard.
That's all right though.
Yeah. All right. Just give me a second.
That's all right though.
No worries.
I'm gonna print this picture out when I get my home office complete this week. I'm gonna print this picture out and I'm gonna frame it and it's gonna hang above my my computer.
That's a picture to be very proud of.
Also, this is ready.
I am.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
Yes.
Where's the how dare you? That sucks. Where's the how dare yous in it?
I'll have to, but
I'll
that
find it.
just, I'm letting everybody know that Stephen A. Smith is ready for his talk on about how he thinks about Skippy and his stuff too.
I'm ready to tell you what I think about Skip.
All right, Sean, it's sent to you. Go ahead. Open up on your email. Excuse me.
All right, you want me to go to my email then?
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
Okay, who just belched?
This show is about two things. One, no political correctness, and two, no manners.
I didn't
Correct.
do it, you stink rats! Jeez.
Who cares?
Stink rats.
Wait,
Stink rats. Really?
Josh
called me a name?
That means nothing. All right. Here we go. Oh, this ought to be. What?
Did you get it?
I'm looking for it. Hold on.
Hey, Brownie Master, where in Kentucky do you live?
There. Open it. Download the freaking
Lexington.
thing.
I think he's in Lexington.
Lexington? Oh, I've been to
I
Lexington.
thought so.
Only in Lexington once.
Hey, get. Oh.
It is
There we go.
a Skippy Bayless bash.
Blast it, man. Blast it.
Long. And now it's our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron. Now.
Gotta restart that. All
All right. Hold on. I'll start the darn thing over again. Here we go. Download. Shut up.
It is a Skippy Bayless bash. Skip Bayless talks all day long.
He does.
It's our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
All right. Welcome everybody to the craziest segment of all sports talk. I don't care what anybody says. This beats Mike and Mike. This beats Waddle and Sylvie. This beats all of them suckers. This is the Skippy Bayless Bass Shower. All right. Frank Surrey got the Shacklemeter 3000 in set at full gear. We got the Stone Man ready for his facial expressions and dropping the headset. And we got Shawn Man's laughter in the background. So let's get things started, shall we?
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
Man, that music in the background is loud, Brian. Jeez.
I can't help that this speaker is like directly diagonal from me. That's the only thing I can't help. Thursday, that will be fixed when I'm home. All right.
Yeah,
That's
don't
good.
worry. Hey, Browning, relax. You're a Cavaliers fan. He's trying his best.
Nothing's perfect.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Skippy Bayless said that mine.
Here we go. No, nothing learned here.
My Cleveland Cavaliers got screwed last night against the Memphis Grizzlies.
I knew it.
The only thing that's screwing the Cavaliers is their chemistry. That's what's screwing them.
I knew Skip Bayless would have some perspective that the Cavaliers got screwed. I was waiting for that. Look at Snowman.
Hey, Skip! I find it funny how they got screwed when the Memphis Grizzlies didn't have four of their starters on the court and still beat them in Cleveland with Kyrie and LaQueen and Kevin Bum on the damn courts.
You tagged me on a post on Facebook, and I just laughed so hard, Josh, when you told me that. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the show. Snowman, what do you think about that? Skip Bayless is upset that the Cavs got screwed.
Poor Boobala.
The look at his face.
And Skip Bayless should be upset that. Oh hell, I'm gonna go there. Then he should be upset that he's getting screwed by being on vacation while we're busy blasting this punk ass and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Can we blast him on vacation? He takes too much of that.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at
Does he ever do his job? Shut up. Yes, thank you, Browning Master. This is from Browning Master to you. Shut up, Skip. They lost fair and square. Period.
I admit it. LOL.
I admit it. Now Browning Master can admit it. Now Browning Master can admit that they lost fair and square. Skip, why can't you?
Because he's delusional.
Because he wants them to win every night. If they don't win, he'll get upward over the whole ordeal.
So he wants basically the Cleveland Cavaliers to be the world champion Golden State Warriors, and then nowhere near the Golden State Warriors. Can I get a witness here?
I'm one. You got 2, 3. Yeah, you got plenty of those.
Skippy Bayless said that LeBron James deserves the MVP because if there's no LeBron James, the Cavaliers don't make the playoffs this year.
I'm about ready to leave. I'm about ready to leave. I'm not going to leave, but I'm about ready to.
Now we gotta remember, most valuable player, not best player. We gotta remember it. Most valuable player.
Hey, you know what? This game last year, the NBA Finals, LeBron came out and said that I'm the best player on the planet. That's what LeBron said.
Isn't there that guy that plays for the Golden State Warriors? What's his name? Curry, that Steph Curry guy? Yeah, how about him?
Look at Snowman's reaction.
The look on his face.
Hold on.
The look
This
on
one's
his
for you,
face.
baby girl. Skip Bayless, you insignificant drop of piss. Do you even know what MVP means? Because it ain't LeBron James, okay? It's nobody that lives in, near, or by Cleveland. Period.
Period. We have.
I can give you I can give you 3 MVP candidates, 2 on one team, 1 on the other, that will destroy LeBron James, and none of them are named Kevin Durant or Russell Westbrook. The 3 names that I have in mind: the reigning MVP, Mr. Steph Curry, a man who could compete for MVP on the same team, Draymond Green, and a third who could compete for Defensive Player of the Year and MVP, just like Draymond Green, and his name is Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. Anyway, guys, we have one out of the way, 18 to go.
Oh, jeez.
Frank, you ready for a bevy of shots?
I might be in the hospital after this, but go ahead.
Timber.
Skippy Bayless said that mine. San Diego Padres will win the NL West over my
That's 4 teams, huh?
San Francisco Giants, my Arizona Diamondbacks, my Colorado Rockies, my St. Louis Dodgers.
Oh, is there one more? Okay.
No, that's it.
I think it's broken.
I know. Oh, look at the snowman.
Look at me. Forget snowman. Look at me.
How can you have an entire division of your teams? Look at that.
All right, I have something to say about this. Since when did it become his San Diego Padres? And B, do you know anything, Skip Bayless, about the National League West Division? You know what's happened to the Padres the last couple of years? When have the Padres ever been such a good playoff team? Last time was I think 06 the last time they went to the NLCS and they lost the Cardinals.
Don't rip the Padres. Somebody will be upset.
Oh,
Nobody cares.
Go ahead, Snowman. Any thoughts there, bud?
reaction just tells the story.
What in the blue hell was he drinking?
Maybe he had too much tequila.
I don't know, turpentine?
Too much tequila.
My,
Gasoline?
what in the blue?
He didn't consume any bouquet pie either.
Does he even know what that is?
No.
Unleaded gasoline? I don't know.
Snowman's reaction tells the whole story.
All right, Skippy Bayless said that mine. Golden State Warriors should be embarrassed by how they played yesterday against the Orlando Magic.
That's how I feel about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers or whatever you want to call Cleveland Engines.
Yeah, it's Cleveland Engines.
I'm embarrassed already.
Get out of the way.
We're out of the way.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Embarrassed, he says.
That's what he said, yeah?
Embarrassed, he
He
says.
said embarrassed.
Skip Bayless should be embarrassed that he doesn't know anything about basketball because last I checked, the idea of a basketball game is to win.
Correct.
Something the Cleveland Cavaliers don't know how to do at home against a team minus 4 starters. I thought the idea of basketball was to score more points than your opponent. Last I checked with the scoreboard, Golden State had 119, Orlando had 113. And let me give you a clip that happened in that game that should tell you everything about the Golden State Warriors. Andrew Bogut gets an offensive rebound in the first half, pitches it out to Stephen Curry, and no one from Orlando decided to cover him. That's a mistake. Andrew Bogut put his hand in the air and started running down the court before Steph even released the shot. So when Steph put it up and when Steph released the shot and started jogging down court, you know what the end result was? Splasheroni, 3 points. Sorry, LeBron James can't do that. Kyrie Irving can't do that. Kevin Love can't do that. I don't even know what the hell's going on with J.R. Smith. Who cares about Tristan Thompson? Who cares about the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first place? Because there is no way they are coming out of the Eastern Conference because they don't know how to win the big games. Last night should have been a given for the Cleveland Cavaliers to win at home against the team minus 4 starters, and they – what's the phrase I'm looking for? And Sean, you'll love this. They didn't get it done.
That's right.
Period.
That's right. They didn't get it done.
Bulls won last night.
Even Frank knows that. Frank even knows that the Cavaliers didn't get it done.
They don't have any chemistry. Are you nuts? They don't listen. The Golden State Warriors have it. That's why they're going to win the NBA title. It's about teams that gel. And you also have to question LeBron's leadership.
Oh,
He's a leader. When the hell did that happen?
In the 13 years in the NBA, when has he ever been a leader?
Well, it's according to
He's
King
a
James.
Hey, just because he's a politician doesn't make him a leader. That's a big difference. Oh man. Anyway, on a positive note, the Bulls did beat.
Let's go Warriors!
On a positive note, the Bulls did beat the Bucks yesterday, 100-90, without Jimmy Butler.
Yes, they did.
We're picking up some momentum.
Smack! Get out of here,
But
Milwaukee.
everybody
You
says,
don't
"Oh, the
belong
Bulls aren't that good because of all their injury problems."
here. What did I say?
It's
What did I say the first day we started talking the NBA?
Cavaliers twice this year, by the way.
Once in Cleveland in prime time on a Saturday night by 13 when they led by as many as 19.
I remember that.
All right, next quote here. We have 6 miles out of the way. We got 12 more to go.
Oh my goodness, that's only a third.
Skippy Bayless.
Hold on.
Well,
Hey, Skip Bayless, take this too, all right?
Yeah.
how about that?
I love that. All right, Skippy Bayless said that mine. My Chicago White Sox will lose 100 games this season.
Out of the way. I'm out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. You know he just hates Chicago, don't you know that? Hey, you know what, Sean? We're left to do this show by ourselves. So how you doing, buddy? How's life treating you?
Oh, life is great. I've been having a lot of fun, a lot of wine. Cherishing my Boston Shrine that I'm looking at right now.
Dude, I'm seeing too much green. My goodness.
Yeah, it's good. It's just both of us.
Yeah.
Until
Look what Skip Bayless has done. Skip Bayless has made those two abort.
Yeah, one is left, and the other one went off. And probably got a trick. Oh, Christ! Do I have to look at that? That still gives me bad memories.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice. You know what? I'll tell you what. You could actually hold it up, and people
I
will
got
think it's
this
real
ring
ring.
when I got this ring when I was hanging out with the Frankster at US Cellular
Doesn't it look
at
real?
New Comiskey Park.
Doesn't it look real though? It looks so real.
I have to admit,
Hey, my response to you, buddy, this will be their record, correct? And this will be the result of this season. Jackass.
Sean,
So they'll lose one playoff game.
Sean,
fire away,
before you go off, 100 losses for the White Sox.
That's what Skip Bayless is saying.
Skip Bayless, what crawled out of your ass the wrong way this morning?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I'm going to change a prediction that I made in the Central Division, and I'm doing this just because Skip Bayless decided to piss me off and say what he said.
Oh no!
I said the White Sox will win 90. Hey, Skip Bayless, take this. They're not going to win 90. They're going to win 100. They'll still win the division. They'll go 11-1 in the playoffs, and they'll stick a foot up your ass when they win the world title. Take that.
Hey, Skippy, this is all I need to say because this is the only thing representing baseball in Chicago for the last 10 years.
Could you imagine if the Cubs? Could you imagine if the Cubs played the White Sox in the World Series and Skip Bayless? I don't know. Could Skip Bayless live through it?
No.
No.
We will live through it because we'll be
we'll
at
enjoy
the
it.
game covering it.
Yes, we will. We'll be covering the Cubs winning the World Series over the White Sox.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Chicago.
I'm always ready for this. I've always got my Red Sox ready. Yeah, there you go. My favorite team.
Hey, that's the team that may lose 100 games this season, but we don't need to get into
No, otherwise I gotta put all my Red Sox gear away. That would suck. Man.
Why? The season hasn't even begun yet. Oh my goodness!
Hey, you're gonna have to put your Celtics stuff away too because you're gonna have to deal with the referees in the playoffs.
Hey, the Brutes.
Did you see that? Wait, Sean. Did you hear what Josh said? They're going to try to screw the referees. Are going to try to screw the Celtics and screw the Bulls because they're the lower seeds in the conference.
Oh yeah, I know.
They will meet Cleveland. They'll meet Cleveland in the playoffs.
I hope if either the Bulls or the Celtics meet Cleveland in the playoffs, I hope and I pray that either one of those two teams stick a foot in the Cleveland Cavaliers' asses.
Celtics couldn't beat them.
Because I can't stand Cleveland. Period.
Yeah. Well, all they have is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That'll get their morning. Get them off their losing woes.
Don't they have like a bunch of storm clouds hanging over that city every day?
And then don't forget, Frank, they got Lake Erie swimming up at the lake, and then they got a place where the Christmas Story was shot. The movie called The Christmas Story.
Hey, Sean, there's an option at the top that says share the last 30 seconds. You see that, Sean, in the page?
Share the last. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Put that on Facebook if you can. That's just showing everybody a little clip of the show.
Okay. All right.
All right, let me get to the next one. Skippy Bayless said that Wrigley Field is the most beautiful ballpark in all of baseball.
Thank you.
That's some grade A homogenized whole steam.
You know what? It's actually going to be better, Skip. Why'd you come out after 2019? It's actually going to be all done. You will love it even more. Everybody,
and I'll blow that sumbitch to shreds.
You guys will love it. I guarantee you guys will love Wrigley Field after 2019.
Hey, to the last quote where Skip Bayless is embarrassed about his Cavaliers, I have this in response.
And that is?
The shot.
Hey, Cleveland.
Look at the dates.
I remember. It was a Sunday.
Look at the dates.
It was a.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? The shot was 5 years before I was born. May 7, 1994.
So that should get. So that gives you good vibes either way, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, you missed out on a lot of good stuff.
May 7.
No, he didn't. No, he
You
didn't.
missed out on the shot.
Hey. No, he didn't. He hung around. Josh hung around me. He doesn't miss out. There you go.
Anyway, the next one here. Speaking about the Wrigley Field one, I find it interesting because for the first time in almost a decade, I'll be stepping into Raggedy Field when I hang out with the Frankster later on.
At my expense.
Yeah. Yes, it is at its expense, but we are hanging out with each other, so it's worth it.
Look what Browning says. I wonder where that question was supposed to be for you, Josh.
I don't know, Browning. Frank, by the way, which game are we going to, you freaking hell?
We're going a good game. It'll be a great game. It'll be a terrific.
I've got the perfect game for you guys to go to. Go to the Cubs-Cardinals game. That would be a rival game because you know that there's kind of a Midwest rivalry between those two teams.
That is true.
Cardinals put me to sleep. Cardinals put me to sleep.
Hey, we'll go to a game. Listen, we'll go to a game. We will figure that out. We will negotiate.
Go to the Cubs Pirates game.
Well, the Cardinals are always in the playoffs every year. They won 100 games last year, made it to the playoffs.
And they got their ass kicked by the Cubs.
Remember that.
Period.
Yeah, I can still see the Schwarber homer in game.
Period.
I can still see that.
The one that hasn't come down?
Nope.
Yeah. Skippy Bale said that women's basketball, whether high school or collegiate or pro, is the most boringest form of entertainment besides golf.
I've covered women's basketball. It's pretty nice. Now, Skip Bayless. Oh my goodness, Skip Bayless is anti-women now.
You know what?
Skip does not care about women.
I got a response for that.
That is blasphemous.
That is blasphemous.
How dare you say such a thing?
Yeah, how dare he say that about women?
Look at Snowman.
I got no comment for that. I'll leave the Snowman
to say something.
The look. Listen, I just gotta admire the look. Or not admire. Try to get it off my mind.
Well, I have to say, Frank, that Skip Bayless is the most boring sports broadcaster ever, and why the hell did they had to put him in this business?
Hey,
what a mistake.
have we got any wrestling ones yet?
Yes, we do.
Oh, those are the best.
Hey, Sean, did you share our last 30 seconds yet or no?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I don't see it.
Hey, Skip.
I just signed in the Facebook.
Since you want to think that women's basketball is the most boring thing since golf.
That's what he said.
I will show you a picture of a young lady who may not be here physically, but you pissed her off with that statement.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Skip, look what you've done. Look at the children, Skip.
I've covered women's basketball at all 3 levels for 18 years. You got some nerve, Skip Bayless, saying that it's boring, that it's worse than golf. Don't get me started on golf. Y'all know I love George Carlin, and he did a golf routine. But to say that it's the most boring thing since golf tells me, one, you don't have a clue about women's basketball, nor will you ever have a clue, nor do you want to get a clue. Secondly, you haven't watched women's basketball often enough to make that kind of judgment. Thirdly, you have no facts to put behind it. And I've covered the Chicago Sky for the past 3 years, and I say there were some pretty exciting games going on, especially when you see a couple of boards. Listen, in the years that I've covered the Sky, I've seen more buzzer beaters in one season by Elena Deladon than LeBron James has put up in 11. Okay.
Hey, I've covered a couple of women's basketball games with the Snowman at the Exelon Files. It's not. I could say listening to you or Stephen A's attempt of being attitude on radio on Sirius XM is more boring than women's basketball. Anyway,
you know the bad thing about Stephen A. He doesn't realize that his show on Sirius. Yeah. Here's the thing. His show on Sirius XM is controlled by whom? The 4-letter network. So he's still tied down to that. Even when he thinks he's cutting.
That's blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
No, what I just said is truth. I listened to one of Stephen A's episodes on Sirius XM, and he's more tame on Sirius XM than he is on the 4-letter network. That's sad. Jonathan Hood has more nuts than him.
Damn right. Shout out Hoodie.
Jay Hood.
Jay Hood, my mentor, my teacher at the Illinois Media School. My man.
I said it and I meant it. Jonathan Hood has the balls to say some of the things Stephen A. Smith won't say because he's on the main network, and all the executives are doing what, gentlemen? They're watching their performance. Why do you think we don't hear Chris Berman do as many nicknames? Why do you think NFL Primetime bit the dust? Because they believe Chris Berman was becoming bigger than the network, especially with his nicknames, when they told him in 1979 to be himself. Stephen A. Smith does not get the message. Jonathan Hood does. I rest my case.
Yeah, Jonathan Hood's on Sirius XM NBA radio. Stephen A. Smith is not.
Here you can be yourself, by the way. You can be the authentic.
We are.
And that's what we are. Being yourself is entertaining.
Anyway, let's get to the next one because there's gonna be smoke coming out of Sean Mann's ears after this next.
Oh my God, Smallville Boston, isn't it? Oh dear Lord.
Skippy Bale said that David Ortiz is not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I'm leaving. The guy. Actually, I'm hiding from Sean.
Well,
The floor is yours, Sean.
I had just heard. Did I hear correctly that he's not a first? He's won 3 World Series championships. He won the 04 ALCS MVP. He had 688 in the World Series against the Cardinals, and you're saying he is not a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yep.
You know what, Skip Bayless? You are full of shit like the Christmas goose. And you don't know damn anything about the Red Sox or any Boston sports team or anything about sports. If anything, you need to be given the boot. Skip needs to be booted off the air because he is not a Hall of Fame broadcaster. Nimrod.
I'll add this. If there's anybody in this modern era of baseball that defines the word clutch, it's Big Papi. The Detroit Tigers found out about it. The St. Louis Cardinals found out about it. The Colorado Rockies found out. There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
There.
That's the Boston Mount Rushmore. All right? If anybody in playoff baseball defines the word clutch, it is David Ortiz, period. This is coming from a White Sox fan. This is coming from a White Sox fan, but real recognize real. And David Ortiz is every bit of real and every bit of a first ballot Hall of Famer. Aside of you, Skip Bayless, who doesn't think so, and a couple of others that are being proven wrong, you, my friend, Skip Bayless, are not a first ballot anything. David Ortiz has more nerve in his left nut than you have in your whole body.
And if anybody's willing to give Skip Bayless any type of lifetime achievement award or anything like that, you lose all credibility.
You see that, Skip? Yeah, see that, Skip? That was the 014 right there. That's David Ortiz. He picked up the whole team when the team was down 0-3 against the Skankies, you bastard.
Hey, Sean, that's pretty cool.
I'll never forget Joe Buck's call on Ortiz's walk-off in I believe it was game 4, when he walked off with a 2-run home run in the 14th inning, when Joe Buck said, "We'll see you later tonight." And Boston wound up winning that series.
That was actually, it was bottom of the 12th inning. It was game 4.
Okay, bottom of the 12th.
Tied at 4, and I was just pacing back and forth saying, please just win one game.
Skippy Bayless wrestling quote.
Now it gets it.
Boy.
Skippy Bayless said that he was not impressed by Shane McMahon and that he could beat him up.
Dude, you ever seen what Shane has done off Hell in the Cell, off cages? Shane has been gutsy. Can Skip Bayless do what Shane McMahon has done in his?
Look at Josh's reaction.
Josh, the floor is yours.
Yep, go ahead, Josh.
Okay. I see
Here's
this.
Here's the windup.
And the pitch.
And the pitch. Wait, let me do it right, Josh.
Okay.
Let me do this right for you, and you've heard me do it. The wind, the kick, and the pitch.
I seen Shane McMahon fall off a Titantron at the Rosemont Horizon at 7 years old, and has more balls at age 46 than you had in your entire life. So to say for somebody like you to beat up a man that's willing to put his body through that multiple times, may I add, scratch my ass.
We have a scratch my ass hearing.
Oh, Frank, here's one for you, buddy.
Oh,
Ready?
yeah. Please.
Oh, no.
Skippy Bayless said that Brock Lesnar shouldn't be worrying about taking break. My bad. Let me rephrase it.
Try again.
Penalty flag on the field on me.
That you bad.
All-star offense.
Skippy Bayless said, "Oh, you said false start." My coach said, "Roddy, get it dropping, get it." All right. Anyway,
I can't wait to hear this. I want to hear this.
it's bringing back memories outside.
Yes.
I want to hear this.
All right. Skippy Bayless said that Brock Lesnar should not be worried about taking Bray Wyatt to Suplex City on Saturday. He should be worried about being taken to Skip Bayless City.
Challenge? Wait. Is that a challenge?
Yes.
Okay, I say go for it. I say
the floor's yours.
I say it's a. I want to see that as a match. Fine. You know what? How about Backlash? Seriously, Backlash is still a pay-per-view after Mania, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I say that should be the matchup for Backlash: Skip Bayless and Brock Lesnar.
By the way, the pay-per-view after WrestleMania this year is at the Rosemont Horizon. Payback May 1st.
Oh, it's Payback.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I'll go to the Rosemont for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking that'd be a good birthday gift. You know,
I think Skip Bayless and Brock Lesnar. I mean, how long? How many? Does anybody want to take a guess how many seconds that match would last? Probably
look at Brownie. Brownie goes, "Oh my God, I can't wait to call in Thursday." Skip, you suck.
Hey, Brownie, what do you think of that? What do you think of Skip Bayless and Brock Lesnar? What would Skip Bayless do?
Yeah, what do you think about that one, Brownie?
Yeah, Brownie, what would Skip Bayless do to? What would Skip Bayless think?
I'm sure Brownie just puked.
Puked? Okay. I'll tell you what, Skip Bayless Skip Bayless would need to be eating through a tube if he took on Brock Lesnar.
It won't last for 1 second.
I got a movie poster, 300, right in front of me. It says, "Tonight we dine in hell." That's what would happen if Skip Bayless was against Brock Lesnar.
Dine, he couldn't eat anymore. Dude, what are you talking about? The guy couldn't eat anymore.
Browning goes, "You should see my face right now." I bet it's not very pretty right now, Browning. I wouldn't want to be around you there, bud.
Why would I want to see? Why would I want to see your face? Period.
All right. Skippy Bayless said that thumbtacks in wrestling are for wrestling fans with low IQs.
Hey, you know what? I know I have a low IQ. Hey, trust me, I was in special ed classes growing up.
I hate to say this, but Josh, I'm going to the closet. The floor is yours on this one.
Oh, the floor is mine on this one. Hey, I know I had learning problems growing up.
I'm pleading the fifth. I don't want to get any lawsuits from what I'll say.
What do you mean lawsuits? You can say whatever you want on this show, as long as you don't call anybody.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got something to say.
I had to have some form of professionalism. The engine behind this machine.
Next.
I'm a low life. You know, Skip Bayless just pretty much called me a low life, did he not?
Yes.
Yeah, he pretty much did. He pretty much put you down there, Frank. That's low.
I'm low. You know what, Skip Bayless? How about I get in the ring with you? How about that? Frank Sprinkle. Oh, and weapons. And thumbtacks are allowed. Thumbtacks are allowed.
All right, if Frank
ready for a mic quote?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Ready for a mic quote? All right, ready? Skippy Bayless said that mine. My Chicago Cubs will get on a 10-game losing streak to start off the season.
Well, I see it this way.
You know what? I'm going to the bathtub. I'm going to go hide in the tub.
Well, I see it this way. Walter Alston says every team will lose 60 games and every team will win 60 games. There will be over 42 games that happen. So they can go on a 10-game losing streak, but they'll be fine after that.
Not according to Skip, Frank, because he believes the Cubs are overrated, probably not very good, and got a joke of a manager in Joe Madden.
Dude, this is the same guy that said that Chicago.
That yawn was for the Skippy quote, okay?
Yeah, this is the same guy. By the way, did you guys know I haven't left once yet?
Well, you know what? You know what's been bad about this for the show today? First Skip Bayless attacks the White Sox and says they'll lose 100 games, and then B, going after the Cubs, and he says that they'll lose 10 games to start off the
I tell
season.
you what, we got to have a Cubs-White Sox World Series. One, because the three of us want to be at the ballparks for that, and two, because we just don't want to see Skip Bayless anymore. Skip Bayless couldn't survive the Cubs-White Sox World Series.
Before that happens, can we at least have me, you, and the Snowman as stickers or Bar Louie or something before that happens?
Why not?
Count on it.
Nice
Count on it.
I'm in.
Yeah, we gotta get some food and hang out and shoot the you-know-what.
Hey, let's ready to do it for a Sunday pay-per-view somewhere.
Yep, there's Snowman's reply. Count on it.
The square circle on Ashland Avenue.
I'm for that. I've heard of that place. Never been. I have heard of it. I'm in.
All right, let's go to the next one here.
Yeah, shall we?
Skippy Bayless said that mine.
Oh gosh.
My New England Patriots should sign Johnny Manziel as a backup quarterback.
There you go, Sean. How about that?
Sean, before you go teetotally the bloody hell off, let the rest of us get out of the way.
You get out of the way. Look, you already took the glasses off.
You rotten son of a bitch! Don't you know that Johnny Manziel's got problems? I don't want Johnny Manziel in the Patriots, you stupid dumb son of a bitch! Don't put him on your stupid Dallas Cowboys!
Hey, if it didn't work for Tim Tebow, what makes you think Johnny Manziel's going to work in New England? Jackass.
Could you imagine all the media attention it would get? Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow on the quarterback depth chart?
No. The only thing that would be bad about this whole situation is that if he went to New England, Johnny Manziel, we come to the show, hey, Sean, how's that quarterback Johnny Manziel looking? I'll be like, Shut
You know
up.
something? I'm not a fan of the New England Patriots.
Me neither.
But I will say this.
Got 4 Super Bowls. Yep.
If Johnny Manziel, yeah, my team has 5. Suck it, Sean.
And the Bears have 8.
You know what?
No, I will say
Josh and I have World Series rings.
My team says this. I say this. Tom Brady himself would snap Johnny Manziel's neck.
Yes, he would.
And bury him.
He
at
would.
the 20-yard line at Gillette Stadium, and Manziel will never, ever, ever play again. If
Sound like
Manziel,
there.
and I mean every word of that, why would you want Johnny problems in New England? Why?
Johnny dysfunction.
That would be bad for Boston.
Johnny hell.
Johnny Manziel.
It would ruin Boston strong. Period.
Johnny.
I got one last quote that's gonna get Snowman so mad I might have to run out of here.
No, I mean,
Oh no!
gosh, dear Lord.
I'm ready.
Hell, Mom.
Yes.
Skippy Bale said that Steph Curry is bad for basketball.
I'm
because
leaving.
He's no LeBron James.
I'm leaving. Okay, bye, goodbye.
Snowman, Grink, and Sean are gone. Hey, Sean, I can still see you in the window, you hump.
I'm going in the bathtub. I'm going to go hide.
Okay, I'm back. What was that about a bathtub and all of that?
I don't know.
What the hell is going on? Oh, yeah, Stephen Curry.
Right, Snowman, the floor is yours. By the way, this is the most fun I've had in a while, so I appreciate you guys agreeing to bring back the sports drive like this. But go ahead, Snowman.
I'm scared.
Holy shit, this is going to get bad.
It's going to get blood out ugly.
This is going to get blood ugly.
His face. Oh, my gosh,
I'm
his
about to
face.
throw her up.
His face is telling the whole story out of this last quote. It's priceless.
Hey,
Stephen Curry is bad for the NBA because he is not LeBron James, if I heard that correctly.
yep,
So, Josh.
that's
You did,
correct.
dude. You did. That's what he said, dude. He said that
Okay.
and done some.
Oh, man.
Stephen Curry is bad for the NBA because he's no LeBron James. I'll go to the last part of that statement, and that's where I begin. He is no LeBron James because Steph Curry actually shoots 54% from the field. He is no LeBron James because he hits 89% of his free throws. He is no LeBron James because Steph Curry is actually a leader, gets hyped for his team, plays for a team that actually wants to be champions, plays for a team that actually wants to get better, as scary as that sounds, but it's true. Stephen Curry is more of a reminder. Oh, who am I looking for here? I think y'all know where I'm going. Steph Curry is more of a reminder of Michael Jeffrey Jordan than LeBron James will ever be. LeBron will never be MJ. LeBron has no business even trying to be MJ. He has no business wearing the number 23 because he hasn't earned it, he hasn't shown it, nor has he completed or done anything to garner him wearing number 23. I've said on Facebook several times, Draymond Green, who actually has earned the right to wear number 23, in my opinion, is a better forward than LeBron James, and it keeps being proven every single time. If you go back to the NBA Finals, Draymond Green locked down LeBron James just the same as Andre Iguodala did. So to say that Stephen Curry is no LeBron James, there's absolute truth behind that, because Stephen Curry is better, because Stephen Curry is a competitor, because Stephen Curry can actually play the game and not be satisfied with the game that he has, because Stephen Curry is the most important thing that LeBron James will never, ever, ever be, a champion.
And you know what, Snowman and Frank, why do you think the Warriors won it last year? It was all because of the youth that they had. They had the young talent. They had Steve Kerr as their coach. It was all about the youth that the Golden State Warriors had that made them win their NBA championship and end their 40-year drought.
Yeah, but what about maturity? Here's the thing, Sean. You take a look at that youth, and you got to ask yourself, how mature can this team handle the pressure-packed setting of an NBA Finals? The Golden State Warriors handled it very well, and then coming back on short rest and doing what they have done this season, you talk about the most mature team, the best chemistry team, it's the Golden State Warriors, hands down.
And are they going to win the title again this year? Absolutely. The Warriors will not be stopped. They've got too many weapons. I even know when the Celtics played Golden State back in December, and that was a classic game. The game went to double overtime on that Friday night. I said, wow, that team has just got too many weapons. They've got a good guy in Stephen Curry.
And kudos to the Celtics for playing a great game that night against the Warriors.
They did.
And I remember that game also. They played one hell of a game. All right, kudos to a young Boston Celtics team that took the champions to 2 overtimes. But as you said, Sean, too many doggone weapons.
Yeah, and you know what? We all know in a few months, in the month of May, in middle or late May, in the Western Conference Finals, it's going to be Golden State, San Antonio, and we've been saying it all the time. Get ready for it.
It's going to be the most epic 7-game series ever.
You know what? It could go 7. It could go 6. I know I'll have the Warriors winning that just because they got too much talent. And the thing about it too, I can't believe that Skip Bayless would say that Stephen Curry is bad for basketball. Look at what he's done. He's won a title. He won the NBA Finals MVP last year. He's got the team going. The team's selling out. They're tough to beat in Oakland. So Skip Bayless, shut up.
And 45 consecutive home wins.
Shut up.
I think Skip Bayless is bad. I think Skip Bayless is bad for civilization.
Correct.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. All he's doing is praising the Cavaliers because he thinks the Cavs are the real deal. You know what, Skip Bayless? Here's another thing. If you don't like all the other NBA teams and you praise Cleveland so much, why don't you leave no-take and go to Cleveland? They could use you. They wouldn't have to hear you anymore.
Just don't go to the Bay Area. He would listen. Skip Bayless is never in the Bay Area.
If you went to the Bay Areas, ooh, man.
Can you imagine Skip Bayless being in the Bay Area? Every quote that he said against the Warriors would be posted on a billboard after he comes off the plane in SFO, and they will be waiting for. I'm not wishing any harm against Skip Bayless. Do not get us wrong. But they'll be waiting to verbally tear him to shreds. Period. And John Jab, welcome to the chat room. And he said it. Curry is the new Jordan. You know, is he better than Jordan? He's getting there. I will say that. He's getting there. But I put them on the same level now and use 2 different things about them. MJ had to learn a jump shot, something that Curry already had because of his lineage. MJ was an attacker. He always went to the basket. But these 2 are on the same level for this reason and this reason only. They find parts of their game that they need to make better, and they make them better. That's why these 2 are on the same level.
You know what? How about this? Could you imagine Skip Bayless coming into the Windy City, coming to Chicago? I wonder what you 3 would think of that if he walked into Chicago and you saw him and he was on TV for an interview with some bull or somebody.
Oh, God. That's all I'll say.
Skip Bayless coming to the Windy City. That's fine. Hey, you know what?
Josh would not like it. Josh would be like, oh, no.
Hey, we could have a match. Finally.
The look on Josh's face says it all.
Steph Curry is the best basketball player since Kobe Bryant. I'm not even putting LeBron James in the same breath as Kobe Bryant. I don't care if
he doesn't belong in the same breath as Kobe Bryant.
I don't care if that upsets people or not. I really don't. They only talk about LeBron James being a great guy because of his size and how strong he is, and this and that.
But he travels all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Warriors will not lose to the Spurs. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. San Antonio knows that they cannot lose to them.
I don't think the Warriors will lose to the Spurs either, but I will say it goes the distance. It goes the distance because you got the best teams in the NBA basically linking up to go at it. And you know what? To play devil's advocate, I wouldn't be surprised either for this reason. If anybody has had the Warriors until this year, if anybody's had the Warriors number in the playoffs, it would be San Antonio. If you go back to 2013, they beat the Warriors in 6 games, but that was before the Warriors, to bring up a point that Frank said, before the Warriors matured and got their chemistry together and really put it together.
And here's one thing that Michael Jordan, look, I'm not saying Michael Jordan was immature, but he had to learn as a young player. But Steph Curry does a fine job getting his teammates involved. That wasn't the case with Michael Jordan before the championships. Michael Jordan got his teammates involved, and the Bulls were winning championships.
Maybe, John Jab, it's true. Maybe if the Spurs would have beat the Clippers last year, it would have been a different outcome. But you know what? The Clippers, I could not believe they won Game 6 in San Antonio last year, and then they took the Spurs the distance in a good 7-game series, and finally they were able to get to the Western Conference semifinals, where, of course, they blew a 3-1 lead to the Rockets. They were trying to get to their first ever Western Conference finals, and I'll never forget, before the 5th game, everybody was talking about it, but maybe it jinxed the Clippers because then L.A. blew the lead. I'm going to just say it, though, too. The Warriors are going to win the whole thing. There's just –
I agree, yeah.
The Warriors just have too many weapons, too much depth, too much talent. And you know what, Skip Bayless? When Cleveland loses, you won't have a pot to piss in because you won't even know who the hell you're going to go for. You don't even – who are you going to go for, Skip, when the Cavs get knocked out? You'll be in mourning saying, oh, my Cavaliers got screwed. My Cavaliers are in the playoffs. I got to go boo-hoo and be mourning.
Hey, Sean, that was pretty creative. Sean, that was pretty creative pot to piss in.
On that note, we're going to wrap up the bash hour, and we're going to finish the show a little bit early today as well. So any final thoughts, boys, before we head out?
Final thought.
This one's – go ahead.
Okay, another great show as always. Another great debate by Josh and Frank. I laughed about that whole debate.
Who won?
Yeah, who won?
It's a tie
I
right now.
have to think that over because there was too much laughter inside of me. Skip Bayless, you're a moron because you don't even know what you're saying. You don't even know what you're talking about. Another thing is good luck to Calvin Johnson retiring from the NFL. Good luck to DeMarco Murray as he's going to the Tennessee Titans, which is a kind of a big surprise. I didn't expect to see that happening, to see him get traded to Tennessee. But it was a good show all the time.
Frank?
I just got to say, you know what? This was a great show, and part of it was the debate I had with you, Josh. You know what? These debates, you know what? I know we're out busting each other's chops. We're out trying to beat each other sensibly, but guess what? It was a great debate, and I loved it. I love every minute of it. I love you guys. And you know what? Hey, I got to say, Brian Snow, I'm looking forward to meeting with you next week to talk some business. But you know what? You owe a great gratitude for laying us on. Thank you, Mr. Snowman.
Well, thank y'all for coming on, and thank y'all for bringing this show back and everything, because this puts a crimp in everybody else's plans that want to listen to ESPN or the Score in Chicago, or think that those sports shows and those sports stations are the best. Answer: we are, and we're going to continue to prove it each day. And my daily sign off is my daily sign on. Donna, baby, this one's for you, just as always. The guys appreciate you, and you know damn well Papa appreciates you.
Amen. Yeah.
And for me, thanks everybody for checking out today's show. If you guys missed today's show, you can check out the replay on the Arena Sports Network. It'll be on the Sports Drive section. Or you can check out my YouTube channel. Do me a favor, guys. Since it's Tuesday, I don't have a chance to promote now, but tune into the Pro Wrestling Experience, episode 157, tomorrow on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. I'll talk about the Raw I attended to in person. I'll keep you guys posted on social media as far as who I'll have as a guest on the show. But I do know I'll be interviewing Jim Ross next Wednesday, so I'll keep you guys posted.
Hey, give me some barbecue sauce. Give me some barbecue sauce.
And,
yes,
and if
the barbecue sauce.
And if you guys like to see my other work, you can check out my play-by-play articles at WrestleZone.com. So anyway, that's going to be a wrap up for the show. You can follow Sean on Twitter at SeanManASN. Follow Snowman at Golden Voice Snow and at Arena Sportsnet. Follow Frank at Twitter at Big Wake Frank, and I'm at Twitter at Josh Lopez CSR. For Sean, the Rat Bastard from Blue Bumblebee, Idaho, the Snowman, and also our other resident Bumblefuck USA citizen, Frank Frankel. My name is Josh Lopez. This has been the Sports Drive here on the Arena Sports Network. We'll talk to
With
you
this
on
blue
Thursday.
bumblebee outfit. Bye-bye. And Browning, you're going to get a good bowling report by me.
Yeah, that's Thursday.
All right,
Goodbye,
see ya.
y'all.
Goodbye.